I'm Virginia McGathey here on the floor at the CME Group reporting on the grain market. Today, soybeans was a mixed market. The market really opened and kind of dropped lower, and once it got below that $9 mark, bargain hunters came in and started to buy it back. These trade tensions really continue to hamper prices, and it has everyone a little bit nervous, but perhaps this breaching that $9 mark woke everyone up to where these prices are getting, and they're saying like, okay, this is just too ridiculously low, and let's get this market rolling. So even though they were sliding again, it started to get a little bit of a pickup. It seems that a lot of the traders have forgotten about the fundamentals, because all the fundamentals actually look very bullish right now, but we can't watch that because, you know, China adding a 25% tariff is such a bearish anchor on the futures, and there is a real worry. That being said, the market has been down so much that prices are really already figured into the market, so we're going to watch that again. Also, there's more rain expected over the next week. That's going to keep the crops moving along well, and that will put a lid on any kind of rally. Corn was lower too. That good weather was really driving that strong start for the crops, and that's where it's pushing it lower. We got down almost 7 cents today, coming back a little bit, but the tariff fatigue is really setting in. There has been the new lows, and it really reflects this oversold condition. The relative strength index, and we are in oversold across the board, technically speaking. So everyone wants to jump on board, but we're still worried about the saber rattling in the White House and everything going on back and forth. A lot of traders have moved to the sideline, but we're going to watch out because there could be a big rebound. I'm not sure when it will come, but we have to be careful. It can be this week. It could be next week, next month, and even in 2 months, but we still have to watch out, and it's still like pretty hot across the U.S., so there's a lot to be looking for. Also, wheat was falling again for the 4th day in a row. It seems that prices are hovering over Friday's low, because even though we had a big low Friday, the market did come back towards the end of the day, but now we're right at those levels again. It's so difficult, and interestingly enough, the weather in Russia is very dry right now, and that's a big wheat belt there, and we know that there was some reduction in the world ending stocks. We're hoping that maybe that can continue to help to drive prices, or at least hold them up, but it really hasn't done that since we've been lower for 4 days in a row. And there's been super hot temperatures across the U.S. All those things you would think would give the market a little bit of a shot in the arm, but nothing doing right now. So rain across the Midwest is really adding to the bearishness right now. On top of all that, the U.S. dollar index is really strong, so really difficult to move any of our crops at this time. But things can change overnight. So tomorrow's Turnaround Tuesday. We're hoping that maybe we can get a little bit of reversal, but tomorrow remains to be seen. That's all from the floor at the CME Group here in Chicago. I'm Virginia McGathey.